should have stayed our asses at the last one, but we went to the other one. We had a good time. Hey y'all, it's your girl Monet, and I'm back with another story time. So I hope y'all can see me. Hold on. Okay, this better. So this is giving very much brown sugar vibes, y'all. If y'all know, I've been on my weight gain journey, and your girl is at 122 now. So I went from 114 to 122, just eating more, y'all. I didn't take no supplements, no anything. We just been eating like 5 times a day. Then I'm going 6 times a day. Like, we just been eating, and it's giving very much showing, okay? So this story time just recently happened, okay? And y'all, I don't know what the hell is going on with Atlanta, but Atlanta is getting out of control. Like, seriously. So it was me and my girls. Well, actually, it was just 2 of us. It's just me and her. So just me and my girl. And we was like, you know, she's a mother or whatever. And we was like, you know, we need to get out the house. She was like, yeah, I need to get out the house. We've been doing da-da-da-da-da-da. So we was like, okay, let's plan it, y'all. When I say we planned this for a whole week, literally, because it was like that Saturday, we planned for next Saturday, okay? We planned for everything to be good. Boom, 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 boom. So everything was falling in line. Real smooth, real good, right? Y'all, I'm so heated. That's why I'm jumping straight into this story time, because like I don't even have time to shout out nobody else, shout out anything. We're jumping right into this because y'all, when I tell you it was this guy, Atlanta is getting out of fucking control, okay? So we go to the club. We went to Domain, and I think the other one was like Rebel or something like that. We kind of club hop, because that's what we do. When, you know, one club, you got to really get the feel for it. We ain't get the feel at one, so we went to another. So we went to the other one, and we should have stayed our asses at the last one. But we went to the other one. We had a good time. You know, people was coming up to me. Can I get your number? Can I get your number? And I'm like, you can get my Instagram, but not my number, because, you know, we just don't do that. You know, I'm from New York. We don't just hand out numbers like that. We baby steps. And plus, I'm in a relationship. But even if I wasn't in a relationship, you would still get my Instagram first. But anyways, the only reason why I was giving them my Instagram is because niggas is crazy, okay? It was times where my friends got threatened from a nigga just for not giving them their numbers. So, you know, I play it safe. Like, I can always block you on Instagram. It's nothing to me, baby. So, you know, when I'm out and I don't have my man on my side, yes, I'm going to just give you my Instagram for my safety, because I don't know what type of nigga you is who, you know, might get embarrassed if I say no. Trust me, it's cases that happen, ladies. Please be careful. It's plenty of cases like that happen. So, anyways, you know, so yeah, we up at the club. I'm like, okay, yeah, da-da-da-da-da. This is my Instagram, you know. Follow me, and they're like, okay, bet, I'm going to hit you up when we leave. Okay, yeah, whatever, I really don't care. So, you know, we having a good time. Literally, niggas was buying our drinks. Like, I did not pull out my money. I did not pull out a card to swipe, okay? They was buying us drinks. And, so I'm like, if you're going to buy me a drink, you got to buy my friend a drink. And you know what? And I understand that when you go out, I understand niggas when they trying to meet a woman and, you know, they feeling you, it's okay. But at the end of the day, if I'm with somebody, I really wouldn't even feel comfortable for you to buy me a drink and she's getting no attention. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, if you buy me a drink, you have to buy both of us a drink, period. Like, and he was like, you know, no, I'm cool with that. Like, what, y'all sisters or something? He was like, no, we just friends, da-da-da-da. He was like, oh, that's what's up. And just talking to me, okay? So, he's a really nice guy, really cool guy, da-da-da-da. That story over. So, it wasn't him, but as we was leaving, right? So we was leaving. She got in her car, I got in my car. And this is another reason why I should start taking Ubers or Lyfts, because of this specific reason. So I got in my car, you know, we said our goodbye. We parked next to each other. So, but she got in her car, I got in my car, and we went our separate ways. And, you know, I'm a very cautious person. So I always like just, you know, just try to memorize cars and people's faces and stuff. And I'm driving, and my one friend was like, yeah, pull up. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to pull up. Now it's to a lounge. Pull up to a lounge. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to pull up to a lounge because my friends was there. So I was like, okay. And, you know, I'm driving from Atlanta to the metro Atlanta area now. So I'm trying to figure out why is this car still following me. You know what I'm saying? I see this white BMW, or was it a Lexus? It was either a BMW or a Lexus with tinted windows. Okay, and I saw it back at the club. So I'm piecing it together. You feel me? So that story is over. So I'm driving. You know, I'm still looking like in my rear view. I'm like, I know it's dark, but I definitely know that's the same car. So I'm texting Francesca on the car. I'm like, hey, you know, did you make it home? Making sure you good or whatever. She was like, I'm 5 minutes away. Okay, cool. So then I texted her. I was like, I feel like it's this white car that's been following me from the club. And she was like, go, girl, you better go somewhere else before you go home. And I was like, bet. So like basically she was saying like, go somewhere else, don't go straight home. And I was like, bet. So I pull up to the lounge. The car pulls up to the lounge too. And I'm like, ain't this not a coincidence, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what, let me go to the gas station, act like I'm going to the gas station, like, I gotta get something. So I go to the gas station. The white car goes to the gas station. So now I'm on high alert. I'm already at the lounge. It's a gas station across the street. I'm texting my friend. I'm like, hey, do you have any guy friends that's there with you? Because I'm not getting out this car at this point. You know what I'm saying? I'm not leaving this car. And she was like, yeah, I'm here with my one friend. And he got his friends here. I'm like, okay, so I'm going to need y'all to come to the car and meet me. Like, I'm not getting out of this car unless all of y'all is there. And she was like, why, what's wrong? I said, it's literally a car that has been following me from one club to this lounge. And she was like, are you serious? And I'm like, I'm so serious. She was like, oh, good, girl, you better be glad because they strap is on their hips. Da-da-da-da-do. I'm like, bet. You know, I'm telling them just, you know, take the safety off because I don't know this guy. I do not know this person. So she tells him and everything. So when I said they start coming downstairs like in a pack, it was like 4 niggas. I was like, oh, I feel safe. Like I feel we're real safe. So yeah, so they coming down, you know, I'm like, okay, yeah, I feel so much better. And these are like big dudes. I'm like, oh, I feel so good. They're not the small little ones, you know. No shame to small little ones, but you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I feel good. So I get out the car. They come to my car and it was like, what car she in? Of course, I was like, I'm in this blue car. And then I rolled on the window. I was like, I'm over here. So they came to me and then it was like, oh, what's up, shorty? I'm like, hey, how you doing? He's like, you good? I'm like, that white car over there, you know, I didn't point, but I looked. I was like, yeah, it literally followed me from one club to another. So dude was like, all right, we finna go check it out. Hey, do what you gotta do. Just make me go to the lounge. Like, I wanna be inside. So they go to, I don't know, they go to the car, right? And he was like, hey, you feel me? Like he was calling it out. He's like, hey, dude ain't saying nothing. And then he was like, yo, you good? So then he rolls on his window. He was like, when I say he looked crazy, a crazy man. Like he looked like he was our age that lived life a little too fast and took some wrong turns and loop-de-loops and was on the 120 loop. Like, that's how he looked. Like, he just sprung out. Like, just spun everywhere else but on the right path. So, I was like, let me go and see. Let me just keep on walking up the stairs. So, I walked right in. You feel me? Hey, girl, I'm like, yeah, they out there talking to dude. Like, dude was real life crazy. So I guess I don't know what happened. And they come inside. 10 minutes later, he comes inside. Y'all, he did not leave. They did not get rid of him. Nothing. Dude comes inside the lounge and just looking around. And people was greeting him like, hey, you wanna? He's like, nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good. No, you not, nigga. You need something. And they mean you was not good. You were in the wrong location. So that happened. Boom, he spots your girl. You know, I know he's spotting me. I'm acting like I'm looking at myself, recording, you know, singing a song when I really got the camera on him because I just wanted to make sure he wasn't coming my way. Baby girl, he was coming my way. He was. So I'm just like, So that's how I say, yeah, that's him. That's the guy that followed me. So he comes up to me and is like, hey, what's your name? I'm trying to get to know you. And then I'm like, did you follow me all the way from that other club? He was like, yeah, my bad. I ain't mean to be on no stalker shit. You know, I just try to get your attention when he's at the other club. But you had guys coming up to you, da-da-da-da. And I'm like, oh, yeah, you know, me and my girl was trying to have a good time. And I was like, you know, trying to play it off like, yeah, that's not cute. I was like, that's really scary because I was about to call the police on you. And, you know, and I was going to say, like, I don't think he's giving up on this. And he was like, oh, no, I promise you I'm no harm. I'm not a bad person. You know, I've never been in jail. Well, nigga, you've been in something because you're not it. You've been in something and it's not it, okay? You probably wasn't in jail, but you was definitely in something that you had no business being in. Okay? So, yeah, and I'm like, yeah, that's really scary. You shouldn't do that, especially to no lady. And I was like, you know, especially in Atlanta. Now Atlanta is just getting real bad, real rough. So, of course, I felt unsafe. So that's why I had the guys come out and check me. He's like, yeah, you know, they spoke to me. I just explained my story to them. And they was just like, you know, they think it's best for me to leave. But I really want to get to know you. Baby, I do not. I don't want to know you. Like, you're like, I'm sorry, but I don't want to know you. So I was like, oh, you got an Instagram? He's like, no, I got a Facebook. And I was like, I don't have a Facebook. And he thought I was lying. But I don't have a Facebook. I really don't. So I was like, I don't have a Facebook, but I have Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram because, you know, that's what I have. He's like, well, I don't have that. Can I get your number? I'm like, I told him, I said, I wish you could. I was like, but I'm definitely have a man. You know, I said, unfortunately, I have a man, and you know, right now we're engaged. You feel me? Y'all see that? Is it true? No, but that's what I tell niggas when I know I say no, and they try to find another way to go around it. That's when I hit them with the yeah, I'm engaged, or yeah, I'm married. You know, that's because, you know, there's some guys that just be like, oh, well, you ain't married, so da-da-da. And once I learned, like, they don't care if you're in a relationship. Once I learned that, I was like, yeah, I'm married, baby. So every time they ask, yeah, I'm married, unfortunately, da-da-da-da-da. And I try to make it seem like I'm like, oh, I wish I could, like, you're a really good dude, and da-da-da. Honestly and truthfully, I don't give two shits about that, okay? Like, I'm just trying to make sure I get home safe, like, So, and I was just like, what if he probably, like, took pictures of my plates and, like, try to search around and see where I live, go to the apartment in Georgia? Yeah, I just be thinking. So he was like, oh, you do? He's like, dang, I did all that for nothing. I'm like, I'm sorry. You should have just told me at the club, even though other people was coming up to me. Saw them coming up to me. Why wouldn't you come up to me? Like, come on now. Like, don't try to be different by being different. You feel me? Like, don't do that. So he did that anyways. So I called my girl up. I'm like, so girl, remember I was like, the dude was trying to follow me from one club to another club? Yeah, tell me why he really was. All because he just wanted to get my number and see if he could take me out. So I told him, I was like, yeah, no, I'm in a relationship and all that stuff. And he still stayed, y'all. So at that point, I was like, you know what? He's here. I don't even care. I'm going to stay until he leaves. Until I see that white Lexus, BMW, whatever car it is. I'm going to stay here until he leaves because I'm around all these niggas. And they came out and came downstairs to get me to make sure I was safe. So I'm going to just stay around them and my girl and her friends and whatever else. But I'm not leaving until he left. So we was smoking on a hookah. We was drinking, having good times, laughing, recording, you know, having a good time, standing on the furniture. Because, you know, your girl's mad short, so she loves standing on couches and tables. So I was on the couches and tables, you know, having my good song. And then when they start playing Five Y'all, I'm like, yeah, now I'm really feeling it. Because now there's not no more ATL music, you know. So now I'm like, yeah, now we in there. So I was lit, having a good time. And he comes back up to me. You know, now I'm pretty sure I'm all sweaty and oily because, like, when I say I was having a good time, I was having a good time. So he comes up and he's like, what's with my ear? I'm like, hey, can I take you outside? I'm going to tell you something. It's loud in here. No. So now that's when my New York comes out. And I'm like, okay, now you're really bothering me. That's what I tell him. Now you're really bothering me. I don't need you to keep bothering me. Like, I don't feel safe around you because you already followed me from one club that was kind of hella long. Okay, it wasn't like no 15-minute drive, 12-minute drive. No, baby. It was 30+ minute drive and you followed me. So no, I do not feel safe. I do not feel safe. So you got to leave me alone. I said, you have to really leave me alone before I really tell him to kick you out. And he was like, I'm not even on that. I'm just trying to talk to you, just really get to know you. Da, 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 da. And I was like, yo, I'm in a relationship. Like, there's no getting to know me. Like, I'm off the market. Like, baby. And I told her, I said, I'm in a relationship. I have a 5-month-old baby at home. Is that true? No. But, we got to make up stories because this nigga is really crazy. So I'm like, I got a 5-month-old baby at home. Like, I'm trying to enjoy my night while I can, while I have a babysitter. This is what I'm telling him. And I said, I just want to enjoy my night. I'm drunk myself, but I'm in my right mind. When it comes to safety, I'm in my right mind. That's why I don't understand when people be like, oh, I didn't see it coming. Baby, I be on my right mind. I could be fucked up and be on my right mind. No. So I'm like, I have a 5-month-old baby. Like, I'm making up lies at this point. I got a 5-month-old baby that I got to get back to. And I really want to enjoy my moment here, my night here, because I really don't get this. And he's like, oh, you got a baby? Yes. That's when he decided to leave. So I should have used that from the beginning. But anyways, he's like, my bad, I didn't even know. He was like, you look good. He was like, you look good. Your shape is good. He said, I wouldn't even know that you had just had a baby 5 months ago. I said, thank you. I really appreciate that. I've been working on my body for it. My camera died. I don't know where I left off at yet. But yeah, y'all, he was like, oh, I just wanted to get to know you or whatever the case was. What he was saying? Some shit like that. He was like, oh, I didn't. What did I leave off at? The baby. Yeah. So he was like, you look mad good. I didn't even know you had a baby 5 months ago. I wouldn't even know. Like, you really look really good. And I'm like, thank you. I've been going to the gym, working out, working on myself. But I really need you to leave me alone because I do not feel safe. I feel like I'm in danger. Honestly, he's like, no problem. I'll leave. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. And he's like, well, can I get a hug? Can you get a hug? Can you get a hug? I don't know you. Like, you making it seem like we went to high school together. I met you back in college. Or you a family friend. And you asking for a hug. And I don't even know you. I don't know you from a can of motherfucking paint, shorty. I don't know you. So I was like, sir, can you just leave? Baton. You okay? Yeah, my son got scared. Somebody was knocking. It's okay. I hear it. It's okay. He's like really overly protective. You overly protective. Yeah. I could be walking him and somebody will just walk by me and he'll try to bite them and they fucking ankle. Like, that's how protective he is. Ain't that right, Sing Sing? Yeah. Okay. Go to bed. Go up. He don't want to. He wants to stay in my lap. So, yeah, y'all. Then he was like, can I get a hug? A hug? Baby, you ain't getting no hug from me. Right? So, I'm like, no. Like, you gotta go. I'm not giving you no hug. I don't know you. I don't like you. And I don't want to know you. So, at this point, now I'm frustrated. And now I'm angry. Because now I know you ain't strapped. And I know you just being thirsty. So, I was like, hey, he's bothering me. Like, I already warned you. And I'm like, he's bothering me. He keeps following me. He followed me from the one club to here. I don't feel safe with him. Can you please make him leave? And when I said they all got up and had like, yo, you gotta go. Like, at this point, you really have to go. No talking, no excuses, anything. Like, dead it. And he was like, all right, man. I wasn't even doing nothing. She's like, she don't feel safe. The lady don't feel safe. You gotta go. And let me tell y'all, I thank my black men out here because they was really on it that night. For real. Y'all need to protect us at all costs. I don't, not even about the race, but really females in general, whether you white, Puerto Rican, black, Indian, Asian, I don't care what you is. Y'all need to protect us. These men, it's other men out here that minds just be, I don't know, they probably crazy and don't want to harm you, but who knows how it might turns out. But we need other people that see it like, yo, she's aggravated, she's annoyed, she already told you no, you have to step. You feel me? So that's what I've been saying. Like, these black men, I appreciate y'all because I didn't even know them from a can of paint. You feel me? I didn't even know them. So for them to really do that, I really appreciate it. And like I said, I thanked them at the club, at the lounge. I was like, oh my gosh, thank you. Like, I really appreciate that because sister girl was like, this is really much sketchy. So I call up my dude. I'm like, yeah, babe, I might need you to come get me and follow me because, you know, I explained the whole situation to him. And so he came up to the lounge and he was like, all right, I'm here. And I was like, okay, I'm coming out now. Car is still there. Car is still fucking there. No kidding. Parked in the same exact spot. So now I'm like, yeah, now I don't care if this nigga get popped tonight. It's on him because you're really stalking me. Like, this is stalkerish shit. I'm not playing with you. So then he goes, right? So then he goes. Okay, so boom. So yeah. So then I'm like, he's still in the same spot, y'all. So I tell babe, that's him. Like, he literally in the same spot. So you already know, mine's from the gutter. Gutter, okay? So he knocking on dude window like, we ain't playing this, you feel me? Nah, he wasn't strapped, but at the end of the day, the dude in the car know that? No. So he pull up like what's good? Like, why you messing with my girl? Like, what's tea? So he was like, no, she already explained it to me. I was about to get ready to leave. I didn't know she was in a relationship or anything. He's like, nigga, you follow her from the fucking club. Like, you know, he mad because you really follow me from the club. Like, make it make sense. Like, dude, you really follow me from the club. Like, that ass. You really follow me. Like, really? Like, really? So he knocking like, no, that's not okay. Like, you really follow my girl from the fucking club. Like, she by herself and you literally follow her from the club. And then I'm pretty sure she told you already, like, she cool. And you still pressured her, like, for real? Like, he was mad and it was like on that. And he was like, dude was like, nah. It wasn't even like that. Rolls up his window and took off. Drove off. Like, and I'm like, it's okay, babe. Like, let's just go home. Like, I'm over this night. Like, he really blew my night. Like, I'm over this night. Like, y'all really can't. So he's still mad. Like, he like, nah, what's wrong with nigga? Like, who is he? Like, why? Where the fuck he come from? And now he asking me, like, where he come from? Nigga, I don't know him. Just like you don't know him, I don't know him. You don't know him, I don't know him. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that was it. We get home. I'm taking a shower. And he's like, you good? Like, why you ain't tell me that he been followed you or whatever? I was like, for one, I just wanted to make sure it was really him following me. Like, I didn't just want to make it into a big deal. It was dark. It was dark. I ain't want to make it into a big deal. Like, oh, somebody following me. You get here. Damn person wasn't following me. So I had to make sure it was following me. And then I wanted to be in an open area because I'm not nowhere near home. So it took him a while to get here. And it was just like it would take me a while to get home. I didn't want to stay in a car because dude could have just tried to break my window. So I'm like, you know what? I'm already here. Do you got anybody up there with you that can come protect me and walk me inside the building? Because I'm not walking in here by myself. And that's what those young guys did. And they probably older than me. But, like, again, I'm so grateful and thankful for them. I'm thankful that they mama raised them right, okay? Their mama raised them right. And I don't care what nobody say. Their mama raised them right. So then, that happened. So, you know, he's like, next time when that happens, I don't care if you think he is or if he isn't. If anything, you call me and you tell me. You always trying to do shit on your own. You know, now he mad. Like, now he mad. I'm like, okay, I get it. Like, I got it. So then later on that night, we in bed. I'm like, babe, you think you can give me a gun? I'm like, you think you can give me a gun? Like, he's like, you need to go get your license. You need to go to the shooting range. And I'm like, I agree. I wholeheartedly agree that we need to do that. So that's the next step, owning a gun, because it's legal out here. All right, it's legal out here, and I need to protect myself. And pepper spray and tasers ain't good enough for me, because if I feel threatened, I want you dead. I do not want to ever think about you coming back from me. I'm sorry, I'm just one of them ones. That's why I'm like, I don't need to own a gun, because I get trigger happy. I do. Like, if I really feel scared, oh shit, pop. You know, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just one of them ones, y'all. Like, true story. Don't play with me. But y'all, that was it for this story time. Okay, I had to jump right into it because I was just over it. Okay, but anyways, like I said, ladies, y'all gotta stay safe out here. These men is crazy. Females crazy too. Females be setting people up. But you know, if you out with your girls, don't go y'all separate ways. If one go to a bathroom, make sure you go to the bathroom with her. Like, hell, if y'all that close, go in the same stall, because people is really crazy. Don't put your drinks down and turn your head, because people is crazy. All right? Just don't do it. If you turn your head and you came back and you're like, oh shit, I turned my head, and your drink ain't turned with you, go ahead and order a new one. I'd rather you order a new one than be fucked up for the rest of your life. You feel me? Because they be doing that. So, but anyways, y'all stay safe out there. Y'all stay blessed. I thank y'all for listening to my story time, because your girl was just like, I just couldn't believe it. You know, you always hear other females talk about the story, but you never really think it's gonna happen to you. That's another thing. Don't ever think it would never happen to you, because it definitely could. So I had to keep that in my mental now. Like, Amara, you was in ATL, home of the fucking crazies. I'm sorry, home of the Braves, not so much. Home of the motherfucking crazies. So thank y'all, okay? Thank y'all for rocking with me. And also, I want to take the time out, because I didn't take the time out in the beginning of this video to really thank all of y'all. I have 213 subscribers, y'all. I have 213 subscribers. I'm so thankful for all 213 of y'all, okay? Keep rocking with me. Your girl is going straight to the top. We're not going middle class. We're going straight to the top. You feel me? So make sure you like this video, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram. I'm going to leave all of that in the description box down below. I have on this cute dress. Like I said, it's giving very much sculpted vibes. Y'all, don't have on no type of garment underneath. This is all me. And your girl is just working to her weight goal and just want to be happy out here. So yeah, that's it for this video. Y'all stay safe, and y'all will see me in the next one. Peace.